Today we are gonna check out our last Rakdos build, but before we're gonna go into our deck tech and break down the deck, I wanna show you the new synergy that I haven't saw anybody else using. This includes our Hidetsugu and the prototype creatures. So for this, enjoy the clip.
Yeah, let's go. New year, new me, turn it up a new degree. I'm gonna make it to the top if it's the last thing I see. Work hard every day, work hard, then we play. I'll be doing everything in my own damn way. Ain't nobody tell me shit, I'm on top of it. Writing hits that make other people feel like writing hits. We gon' get every little goal that we wanna get. Never quit, we don't even know what it means to quit. Write it down, what you want, what you need, what you see. Everything that you wanna be. Put it out in the world, that's your destiny. In your mind, what you need is to have believe. I'm gon' make it to the top, cause I never stop. My own switch doesn't have enough. I think it's broken, I think it's lost. I guess that's why I never take a loss. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see, don't give up, just believe and you will succeed. Put the hours in, and you're bound to win. New year, new me, no fear, just be everything you wanna be. Write it down, what you see, don't give up, just believe and you will succeed. Put the hours in, and you're bound to win. Make a deal with yourself that you'll get after it. Find something that you love, call it passionate, or find some passion in it.
Welcome everybody to our final build of Rakdos week, and yeah, I know some of you are already tired of it, but I want to show it, this build again, because some of you already mentioned it in the comments, and I had it for a while, I just didn't have all the cards. You know, maybe I was missing some of the Fleshgorgers, and this is an essential creature for this sort of builds. I want to show you this nice combo that is pretty difficult, but definitely check out the breakdown part. I will tell you there my opinion about this deck and if it's worth you spending your wild cards on it or not. Let's check out what this deck should do and what we can do with it. In the first place, the main combo is of course our Undying Malice with our prototype creatures. Then if we are casting Undying Malice, that says whenever a creature die, return it to the battlefield with a 1/1 counter tapped under your control into play. If a prototype creature like here, Phyrexian Dragon Engine, would die, then it will come back as a 6/6 flyer just for 4 mana. What I think is a value worth, but of course our Fleshgorger is a main target for it. And another amazing synergy with prototype, and it's super good. It's super good, this synergy with our Hidetsugu, Devouring Cows. He is a 4 mana 4/4. Stats are okay, but the ability is a little bit too expensive. He says 1 black, sacrifice a creature, scry 2. So we can scry something wherever we want. Usually we scry something on top and something on the bottom. When we want on top a prototype creature. Why? Because the next ability for 3 mana and tap, so in an untapped turn again we need 6 mana to do this effectively. This is why you see maybe a pattern here with my prototype creatures for 3. We can tap our Hidetsugu, exile the top card of our library, and then if it's a non-land card, we deal damage equal to mana value of this card to any target. And this is the cool part with the prototype, and this is a cool synergy. I think alone I like worth it, so if you like it, if we top deck, for example, our Fleshgorger, we deal 7 damage to the face or to the creatures or to the planeswalkers, and then we can still cast the prototype part of this creature. So this is just an amazing synergy and worth, I think, including 2 copies of Hidetsugu. I tried a little bit more of it, but then suddenly you draw it without really any action, because we also need some creatures to sacrifice to exactly know what is on top of our library. Yes, we can sometimes hit maybe some lucky hits like Burn Down the House or something else, but sometimes we can hit also our Undying Malice and we don't really want to exile it, but also not really cast it maybe. So it's always like a 50-50, but 2 copies definitely worth it. Really cool inclusion here just to finish out the games earlier. And this is also one of the reasons why I run Oni-Cult Anvil, because I thought we need something to sacrifice so that my opponent cannot maybe interact and that we can effectively use our Undying Malice, but also maybe to produce some tokens, the tokens we can use or for our Ob Nixilis or for our Hidetsugu, Jesus, his name, Hidetsugu, to just sacrifice the token from Anvil to create a value of scrying 2 to know exactly what we're gonna hit next, and then to use his ability effectively. And then we have more sacrifice with our bargain, of course, to just have the card advantage, and of course some control elements with Burn Down the Hounds, because we need control more often than not, and especially now post Midhook ban, there are a lot of tokens, and I think Burn Down the Hounds is the perfect answer for it, because it's never a dead dead card, it can be just creatures, it can be a sweeper for planeswalkers and creatures, so it's really helpful in a lot of different situations. This is why I definitely recommend to run Burn Down the House. Altogether we run 26 lands. And now, before we go in our gameplay part, I wanna say a special thanks to you, exactly you who are watching my videos, the game tech part, and also until the end of the video. I wanna give you something back, not only the content, but also in form of some packs. And thanks to Lumberjack MTG from Twitter account, he provided me a Brothers War promotional code where you will receive 6 Brothers War packages, so you can open it. And this code I hide in the last game of the video, where you can just look out, keep watching. It will be visible for a few seconds, so if you see it, click pause, check it out, put it in, and if you put it in, please write in the comments so other people don't need to search for it, don't need to use their time to activate the code. It will be just nice if you write in the comments, hey, I got the code, thank you, or something like this, so everybody knows, hey, the code is already gone, because it's only usable once for an account. On this spot, Lumberjack MTG, thank you again for this opportunity, and thank you for supporting my channel for so long, and let's go to the gameplay part. Welcome everybody to our first game against MTG Court, and this is a terrible hand. We are on the draw. This is looking much better. Although, do I really want to ditch it? Yeah, I do want to ditch Burn Down the House. And let's see how our prototype combo performs in game testing, or before it performed super fun, super amazing. Maybe not the most competitive, but really cool, because there is a lot of playing around. But a lot of really cool things can happen with this deck, and I hope we're gonna see it also here in the gameplay part. My opponent is here on mono black. Mono black. We are with a really good start against mono black. I will consider this as a really good start. My opponent can go for 3. This will be okay. We will go back for 1. And otherwise, drawing maybe some cards before my opponent plays Schröder, and then we can see what we can go up. Oh, my opponent even using removal on it. Man of culture, I'm telling you. Man of culture. Oof. Oof. I like to hit him with Hidetsugu, dude. This is why let's go with the Dragon Engine. 2 mana open. Maybe he has some interaction. If he does, Oni-Cult will maybe help me out from here. Maybe go for Throat. Go for Throat is a really dead card against us, because the most creatures that we have are artifacts. You see, maybe I also cut the Bloodtide Harvester. Theoretically will be okay, but not what we want to do, right? And my opponent can do nothing. I don't understand. He forgot about Double Strike. Forgot about Double Strike? Looks like that. Looks like my opponent forgot about Double Strike. Okay, sure. Sure, my friend. In this case, 3 mana open. 1, 2. And let's go with the Flyer. Although we don't have the combo here, let's go with Gold Hound. Sacrificing 2. Oh, no. He has an exile effect, right? Well, it will not matter. I should have sacrificed it. Will not matter, because Bargain can also on instant speed prevent the exile effect. For example, like Soul Transfer, right? This would be definitely something really cool. So let's see. And for now, we are first striking, double striking tribe. My opponent is like, why does she have only artifact creatures? Prototype. This is what it does. And I was super lucky before, when I was building the Fleshgorger, I had only 2 copies and then a gold pack, that when you buy 10 packs of Brothers War, you get these gold packs. And one of the packs that I bought gave me Fleshgorger. This is why I have all 4 copies of the phone of it. Let's draw some cards, huh? Let's draw some cards. Let's see what my opponent is up here. My turn. Okay. How much until Fleshgorger? I am already on 5. Sure, let's go again. Weird opponent. Definitely a very weird opponent. Double striking here. Then let's go with the prototype. Most likely go for Throat in the hand. And then the turn. Go for Throat in the hand, and my opponent is like, what should I do? What should I do? 5 mana. 5 mana. Yeah, go for Throat not always as a target. He can at least reanimate the underdog. I mean, before he could not do that because he had 4 mana. He went to 5 just to cast his Invoke Despair on curve. He played a tap land. So for Invoke Despair, I have now my dragon here. Is my opponent dead? I think my opponent is dead, right? Do I see it right? I think I see it right. My turn? One, 2, 3. No, he's not completely dead. Let's wait one more turn. Then he's dead. I don't know. But this Dragon, Fallujah Dragon Engine and Phyrexian Dragon Engine, not a good card, not a good card. I just have it because it has Prototype 3 and its mana value is 8, so if we hit it with a Hidetsugu 2, it deals 8 damage. This is why, and it costs 3, so for 6 mana I can hit it, deal 8 damage and play it as a prototype, so this is why I decided to go with it. Ooh. All artifacts, all creatures, and all graveyards. Okay, okay. Sacrifice you. Resolve. My friend never heard something of burn down the house, but this is how it can go. I would say GG, and then let's go visit another one. And here we are on the play against Bag is packed. Somebody's tired to leave at home. And this hand looks good. We have the combo in the hand. We have the possibilities. I'm not looking to scourge something on turn 1, but maybe on turn 2. Depends on my opponent's playing. And you are banned. Why do I meet so many banned players in the last few days? Not sure. Not sure why, but sure. Okay, Fleshgorger, 2 mana open. I don't want my opponent to make disappear it. Make disappear, maybe into something else. I'm not sure. What are you playing here? 5-color humans? No. Ah, but I cannot play it differently, huh? Okay, let's try it because then we have next turn already the combo. I expect a counter spell. Oh no. Binding. So some 5-color action, huh? Binding is bad because binding doesn't kill. But now comes the but. Big but. Okay, a TFS.
Someone call for a hero?
Someone call for a hero. Okay, pass. Not a good draw. 2 mana open, but I cannot sacrifice anything. So let's go with another Fleshgorger. Also not a black source. We need more black sources to cast our Malice. Sunset Rivalry, sure. Two mana open. My opponent also maybe runs something like Farewell, so we need to keep it in mind.
I've got some time tinkering.
Yeah. Sure. So theoretically we have already the combo, and I think we're gonna go for it. But before we do that, we're gonna go after Tethys. Double block, sure. Done. So, then in this case we're gonna go on Fleshgorger, make him unkillable, indestructible, killable, indestructible, and then we're gonna go casualty it for 3, resolve, all of it, resolve everything. My opponent can counter maybe something, like this for example. But it's still, I think, devastating enough to have an 8/6
Your punishment
and a 4
is
loyalty
my
planeswalker.
entertainment.
And then, Wandering Emperor still cost life. Still cost life.
Run away. You'll be safe.
He needs to target it, right? Maybe not. It just costs 6 in this case, but still cost life.
You are not much of a
Nice. Sure.
Not worth the effort.
It's not worth the effort for him. When do you ultimate, by the way, my friend? Ah, thank you, thank you. At 7. So next turn he can theoretically ultimate it. What is happening with my lands is the question. So let's go with another Fleshgorger. Thanks, my friend, thanks. Backpacks. I'm glad you like it. I'm very glad you like it. Teferi can ultimate, but what does his ultimate do? I'm not even sure what his ultimate is doing. You get an untapable permanents controlling each of your opponent's turn. You draw a card during each step. Okay. So he draws a lot of cards.
I'm finishing this.
In this case, let's kill the Wandering Emperor before he did anything with it.
Yes, that's that.
Thank you, my friend. Now finally we get our Oni-Cult. Okay. So my opponent with a lot of counter spells gonna keep up the bargain. Just in case, drag to the bottom. He can drag it to the bottom, but we're gonna draw some cards, nonetheless. And 6 mana achieved, and this is actually a really good 6 mana. This card resolves, and you for 4. Thanks, my friend. Whoa, is he a little bit toxicoity? Toxicoity? Next. Maybe farewell. Always keep it in mind. Drag to the bottom. Okay. So, full control here. Okay. Gold Hound? He has some counter spells, huh? And gonna create some tokens here. Oni-Cult create tokens and Ob Nixilis create tokens. This is why maybe in Mardu colors with a splash of white. Sure, my friend. Still a 1 mana loyalty planeswalker that you need to deal with. Nice, nice, thanks. Thanks, my friend. He doesn't like it, obviously, so but it's okay.
After 1,000
Need to discard a card or lose life. Discard a card, okay.
new conquest.
The Fairy Ultimate. Sorry. Ah, 5 color control. But sure. Sure, my friend. My turn. Okay. Let me see what you got there. Discard or not?
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
So he put it back into my library. And this is library. Land is not the best draw that we have here, but sure. My opponent seems like also drawing a lot of lands. Here's my Ob Nixilis back. The question is, how do I play it now? Because I think this is a smarter play to sacrifice Oni-Cult just to create the token and play the Ob Nixilis that we just drew from our library that he put with Vortex most likely back. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Memory Delusion. Memory Delusion. I think Backspect is a little bit annoyed from everything what is happening here.
Enough with your petty notions of morality.
Let's plus you. I think he has enough removal for the tokens to be fair.
Punishment is
There is no
my
point to
entertainment.
minus them to create a devil token because I think my opponent has Defiance. Okay. I think my opponent has enough stuff to do here. for example. Oh,
Don't think you're some big hero.
another Tethys.
The entire multiverse is at stake. It's nice to see a familiar face.
In this case, let's see if my opponent discards something.
My empire crumbles.
This is actually good, no? Or it's not so good.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I think he will not like it either.
No setbacks next time.
Oh, thank you. Because it's a token, it disappeared, because usually you pay 2 extra to just have the extra value. Okay, Undying Malice, now we just need some artifacts to play with it. Wandering Emperor, sure. Will not play around Wandering Emperor because it's an exile effect, right?
May your blade strike true.
Bankbuster, I think now my opponent is taking over, definitely taking over, because Bankbuster is a good draw. He has 20 cards left here.
Enemies.
And the Fairy ulti draws him constantly cards. I don't know why he's spamming nice to me. Maybe he's annoyed, maybe he's toxic. I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Also, I don't see a reason to concede because I'm still in the game. If the next draw is also a land, then I will concede. If there is something useful, then I will definitely stay. Otherwise, my opponent will shortly take it over, let's say. And Back's Pact is... Oh, now he finally has the Fairy. Maybe we hit... Imagine we hit another burn down the house from the top. And he will be like... Nice!
Keep watch for intruders.
He will be nicing me until he feels bad for it. My turn. Dragon Engine is actually cool, no? Or what do you think? Dragon Engine is cool. I would say so. End the turn. He drew his last binding and niced me again. Okay. Sure. I would love to win it. I would love to top deck now, burn down the house. Just to win it. But I think that the Fairy ult made it for him. But it's okay, right? I mean,
We've got the edge.
should I have scourged at the Fairy ult? Maybe. Maybe I should have. But I think it was more worth to try to show you the combo than to prevent the Fairy from ulting or something like this.
Eyes
Another Bankbuster, so he can draw non-stop, and if we top deck nothing useful like this, we give him a good game, and we go next. And here we are against Helderam in our third game. Let's see if this will be a nice game. Nice! Or if we will be able to do here something. So turn 3, I don't know if I'm gonna play the Dragon Engine, the Fallachi Dragon Engine. Fallachi? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we just gonna... I'm not sure. I mean, Jaunt has enough interaction, right? And if my Fallachi dies, I have nothing to follow on. So this is why I want to... Nice! Should they give him a nice? No, it will be annoying and toxic. So let's play the Dragon Engine. Let's keep the Black Source open. And let's see what my opponent wants to do, can do, tries to do. With open mana I don't want to block because my opponent can have maybe some instant speed interaction. This is why I don't want to really mess with it. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Okay, fight it, my friend. Maybe he has another interaction. Whoops. Oops. A 6/6 that survives a burn down the house. I didn't knew that. And he's like, bro, I'm not playing with you. I will say, bro, me either. Oh, we can go for burn down the house because they will melt next turn. We don't want to melt next turn, right? We want to win. We want to win with this combo from the Dragon Engine. And let's see if my opponent can follow up on this. And we are just 2 mana away, 2 turns away from Fleshgorger if we draw another land. Otherwise, Bargain will help me maybe to protect or to gain at least some... Nice, I give him a nice. I like his deck. I have a similar deck, a very similar. It's a double meld deck, but it's so inconsistent, so super inconsistent. And yeah, Gaia will not have melted because you need 4 lands, I believe, in the graveyard to do so. Okay, so we are really, really close to Cold Cast Fleshgorger. This is why let's do it like this. 1, 2. Yeah, let's go for 8. Let's keep the protection just in case my opponent decides to remove my 6/6 flying Fallujah Dragon Engine, and if so, we can bargain it for some extra value maybe, but we can already have a 7/5 Fleshgorger where opponents difficult to interact with because 6 life. You know that, right? Oh yes. Oh yes. He discards this. Oh, go for throat! I told you this deck is super good against go for throat. Current meta. Yes! Yes, good game, held a run. Let's go next. And here we are on the draw against Sato. I don't know if Sato is another content creator, but I like this hand. If we draw now our Malice, no, sadly not Malice, then we would have had our combo ready to be activated with Ob Nix and our Fleshgorger. Should we show my opponent the colors? Sure, right. Let's show him the colors. I want to bring out my black sources so we can play Fleshgorger. Okay. Do I play Fleshgorger next turn? I think so, right? No, I'm not playing Fleshgorger next turn. I'm not playing Fleshgorger this turn. Not gonna do that. Gonna see what my opponent has there hidden. Gonna remove the 4 damage first. Because we have bargain. We have possibilities. This is what I wanna say with it. This is a problem. I believe this could be a problem. But let's do it like this. We have nothing to sacrifice. I believe this is the best play I can make. Because next turn I can Fleshgorger with protection as bargain, right? So if my opponent just in case draw something, I can also still maybe draw the Malice, and with Malice have some possibilities. This way my opponent needs to deal with the token and with the Ob Nix. And opponent pooping out Infernal Grasp, this is good, maybe he has go for Throat left. So this is why we gonna stay like this. Takes out some damage, right? Takes out 6 damage. Or at least some of the damage. Okay. Let's go for another black source and let's go for the Fleshgorger. Fleshgorger is a prototype creature. Fable, nice. Sure. Okay. Kumano is bad. Because Kumano exiles. This means my things will not die if my opponent deals damage to it. No blocks. What I'm thinking about I mean, I can sweep the board, right? but then he has still Kumano and Fable. I need to find a solution for it later on. So most likely I will just play my burn down the house as creatures. And stay back, because this way no need to attack. This way we prevent a little bit of damage, buy ourselves some time, right? And can bargain next turn also for some nice synergies. So we're gonna try it. Okay. The opponent with a good cycle. Mishra, nice. So maybe we're gonna see a melt. Maybe. Because my opponent has graveyard thingy waiting. Wait a moment. This is a dumb attack. This is not a good attack. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do you like this. We're gonna do you like this. Right? Yes. Gain some life back. Pick up some creatures on the way. It's not a good attack. I don't know. I mean, yeah, my opponent can melt next turn, but resolve. But let me find the right card, and then we are in the game. Oh. This is not the right card, game. This is not the right card. Fuck. Okay, but let my opponent melt. In this case, didn't do the combo. Sadly, Malice don't wanna show itself. So next turn my opponent can melt, attack and kill me, but I would have been dead anyway. Right? Doesn't matter what and how I would have done. My opponent can give everything -1 because he is melting, like we did in the last video. If you didn't check it out, check it definitely out. It was a super fun deck and it melts on super consistent level. I'm currently playing like 22-7 with this deck. Sadly, lost the last few games, then I started building this deck, so it was difficult. But yeah, good game, my friend. Good game. Didn't found the right combo in the right time. We don't even need to block anything. Yes, give it to me, my friend. I love when people pop off against me is same. Like I feel for him. He played maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 games, maybe more. Some people play sometimes 20-30 games to melt once and then people quit. I don't want to be like this. I want to be happy for my friend too. The Sato, he was trying it maybe for multiple games and here he has it with Menace, Destruction, Trample, Damage, whatever he has, -14. We are happy and we are gonna go just in another game. So first against Sato, now against Xenon. Let's see what this hand on the draw will bring us. And I think on the draw is pretty good. We can here play our red source. So turn 2 is covered. Against our opponent turn 3, maybe the Dragon Engine, the Fayaji. Bro, you know why this name is so difficult for me to pronounce? Because this name is in multiple languages pronounced different, right? In Spanish, again, double L is a Y. Then, do I play it? That's like damage. Double L is a Y, J is a H. So in Spanish, right? But in German it's a J. So in German it will be Fallaji Dragon Engine. In Spanish, Fayahi Dragon Engine, and whatever. In English, maybe Folachi Dragon Engine. So it's really random. That's what I want to say. I do not have. I do not have again Malice, 4 in the deck, and against Sato and against Zeno we don't want to draw any of them. But Mishra's Founder, sure? Really? Minimizing the land count? Okay. Very, very interesting concept, my friend. Should I play you out or should I play Fleshgorger? I think I need to play Fleshgorger. Just so my opponent... I'm not sure what my opponent gonna try to do. Maybe he has a removal, but he gonna lose some life. And he can attack only with the Graveyard Trespasser and not block on the way back, but maybe he has things like... whatchamacallit? No blocks. Schroeder, no? But he will play Schroeder last turn, right? I don't think he... This is a problem. Because it says, if a creature an opponent controls will die, exile it instead. This is why it's a problem. Let's attack with our Menace Tribal first. Wanna see how he blocks. Okay. Yes. Should I kill the sculpture? The sculptor? Let's do it like this. I think this is a better play. But if you have a removal, why didn't you use it before? Okay. And let's play you with you. And let's play you like this. You like this.
Will make quick work of you.
Discard or not, and the Gold Hound.
Is my entertainment.
So now we have two blockers. My opponent needs to send everything on our Planeswalkers. Lily, okay.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
I sacrifice you.
Sacrifices must be made.
Okay. Okay. And the other one? Oh, the other one is not attacking. But my creatures are exiled. Anti-synergy. Extreme anti-synergy. This is on this one. This is on the token, right? I want to save the token, of course. Hey, no. I want to save the token, I said. Yes, so. These lines are not good.
Wipe that smug look off your face.
Another one, okay. I mean, he's not gonna like it, right? Not gonna like it. I will not like it. Okay. I can kill you first. So give me some life too, yes. What? Why do I have the option to choose here something?
Pleasure doing
Why?
business with you.
Why did I have the option to choose there something?
I'll be back with friends.
I didn't understood it, but it's okay. This is totally fine. Let's play you as as a prototype because we can keep bargain open, right? Right. Great. 1, 2, I said. And still keep on bargain open. So, in general, it's not a great creature, but for the combo, it's super good. Super good, right? So my opponent has some interaction here. I say, thank you for the card draw, my friend. Okay, pass. Pass. Let's see what we top deck. Another land. I knew that. Anvil, do your thing. I love to use Anvil like this. Ob Nixilis. This is a 2-turn clock, right? We don't need creatures here.
And you lose everything.
Huh? If my opponent don't top deck something impactful, next turn is he dead?
Pleasure doing business.
Do I have creatures? Yeah, I have creatures, so he's not completely dead, but almost. Oh no. Yeah, he's not completely dead, but almost. Now of course, now we draw our manners. Lose 2 life, my friend. Lose another 2 life.
Plead for
Play the land.
coin or
Does it work on a thing? No, only creature until I look at a creature. Imagine Planeswalker will get it. Really? Sure. Why do you play it?
Fight?
He would not have been dead.
Win.
He would not have been dead if he didn't play it Lily. If you are playing here, Zeno, I'm sorry, you will not have been dead. Maybe he would have found some solutions for it, right? Like Invoke Despair or something, bam, bam, bam. But otherwise, this is, doesn't matter where he goes, this is 2 damage. Do we have more creatures left? Oh yeah, he has creatures left, okay. He has creatures left.
don't think you're some big hero. Defy me, and you lose everything.
This lands, huh? It's okay. We will find a solution, don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. Pam, 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 pam. Okay, just 1.
You'll suffer for that.
Shade, oh, okay. Sure.
I'm tired of your secrets.
The game is for real here, huh? The real deal. Next.
Pleasure doing business.
I'm not gonna play the land just to threaten that I can activate maybe or do something, right? Okay.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Now, give me something. Game. Please. Can we draw something good? Something non-landish? Also, by the way, attacking here with 4 and here go all in will be a little bit better. If I play you, he will force me to sacrifice, right? This is too bad. Too bad. This is too bad. So if we don't top deck Anvil now, we are dead. We both don't have creatures in the graveyard, so he cannot get life. Yes. Yes. So 1 turn. 1 turn I have to survive. Because now it drains me for 2, but doesn't heal him. I'm sorry. Zeno, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have I'm sorry, but it's okay. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. This is exactly what I mean. Arena is so weird. You draw things that you should not have drawn. Ah, man, what the hell? I had 3 of them in the deck. What is the chance to draw it? It's like comeback story. You know, like this loading screen where it says everybody loves a comeback story. This is exactly what I mean. Like, I feel he got betrayed. I feel Zeno got betrayed because no, like top decking exactly what I needed to make this exactly 1 damage is BS. But nonetheless, guys, is this deck good? No, don't craft it. If you don't have the wild cards, don't go for it. The combo is fun, the combo is interesting. It's nothing game breaking. In the testing, I had some really fun interactions where my opponent played like mono black without exile possibilities, like here Mystery Shadow, and then suddenly they're in a position where they have only go for Throat in the hand or only spells that will target my Fleshgorger that was already like a 8-6 that will kill them, right? So they're in the situation where like, they cannot do anything, like a prison deck almost. Otherwise, if we don't draw these 4 malices, we can do nothing, right? We need more possibilities in Rakdos, or maybe in Orzhov there is more possibilities. I think Orzhov deck with this prototype thing is much better. You remember, maybe I showed you, I have a video of it. I will maybe revisit this deck when I have, I told you I will revisit the deck when I have more wild cards. Now I have more of the cards that I want to actually blink with it or bring back, but I already saw that there are a lot of people who already made a deck like this, and by the way, it was shortly after my video. I'm not saying anything, bro. Everything okay. But yeah, do I like the deck? I played better. Is it satisfying to pull off the combo? Yes. Is it difficult to pull off the combo? Yes. This is the main problem. Difficult to pull off the combo because we are relying on 4 cards and 5 cards. So one needs to be the prototype card, a good one, I mean, doesn't matter what, and one needs to be the Malice. Then we need to sacrifice Source, or our opponent not having an exile spell, or not having an exile stuff that exiles my stuff, like Mystery Shadow, for example, or Commander faces Kakazan, and so on, right? With Commander faces Kakazan, if it's self-sacrifice, it's not such a big deal. But yeah. Otherwise, don't craft this deck if you don't have the wild cards. If you want to experiment a little bit, adjust it a little bit. This was so far it for this Rakdos week. I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. Yeah, don't forget to check this last game for some nice little codes that will help you. And Jack, thank you again, if you, just in case you're watching, for the code. Super amazing. I think some of you will be super happy for the 6 packs. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.